Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Totally Arabic. Today I'm going to share with you a new video and I'm going to show you how to form the past of an Arabic verb which is part of type 1. There are different types in Arabic concerning verbs and this one is an example of type 1, ذهب. So first I'm going to share with you some guidance how to form this type of verbs. And also, I'm going to clarify certain confusion that Arabic learners have about formation of verbs in the past. And at the end of the video, I'm going to share with you some support. The formation of any verb, we need to focus on something else, which is more important. Once you understand these things, it will make the formation of verbs easier. So when we're talking about verbs, any verb is actually a source of an action. When we're thinking about an action, we also need to think about who is doing this action. When I say speaker, I mean the person who is doing the action. For example, in this here, I say, I went. So the verb is actually went, but actually the person who did the action is I. So it is a speaker. So this is the first thing that we need to keep in mind in Arabic. Who is the doer of the action? If it is a speaker, this verb is formed as like this. The have to. So if you have a look here, whatever is in white here is actually replacing I. So this two with Dhamma is actually I. Went, which is the past of to go, is here, ذهب. So this letter here, the first one, and the second one kept the same haraka, which is fatha, ذاها. But the last letter of the verb is here. The root had a fatha, but here it changed to sukun, ذهبت. So this is actually the form of a speaker when it has to do with I. It doesn't matter whether if the speaker is a male or a female, the form is exactly the same. So if I want to say I went in Arabic, which is ذهبت, this is always the case, and this is always the rule for this type of verbs in Arabic. So it always keeps the haraka of the first letter here and the second one. This one here takes sukun and the last one takes dhamma. ذهبت. And when we're talking about speakers, we mean we. So we went. So here we in Arabic it becomes noun. And here the verb is exactly same as here. Fatha, fatha, sukun, na. ذهبنا. The second part is addressee. Addressee is actually the person that I'm talking to. For example, here in English, we say, you went. The action is always the same, the verb to go. So somebody went somewhere. So who did the action? Is it me? No, because me, I'm speaking now. You went. So the action is done by the person that I'm talking to. So that's why I used you. In Arabic, you went becomes ذهبتي. ذهبتي. If you notice, this form keeps the same shape. Fatha, fatha, sukun. And here it changed to ta with kasra. ذهبتي. This form is valid for when I'm talking to an addressee who is female, only one person. So I say ذهبتي. If the person I'm talking to is male, so one addressee and male, you went, ذهبت. You becomes either ta with fatha for masculine or ta with kasra for feminine. If you notice here, this does not change. So keep that in mind. And this rule here applies to all the verbs, okay? So all the verbs that have fatha, fatha, fatha. So now what happens if we have like two addressees, male or female, or actually mixed? In English, it's always the same thing. You went. But in Arabic, this keeps the same shape. ذهب. And then we add ta with dhamma, mim with fatha, and alif. ذهبتما. If actually I have like three people, I'm talking to three people here, and they are female only, or more than three. In English, it is you went, but in Arabic, we say ذهبتن. So whenever you say ta with dhamma, noon with shadda and fatha, that means that I'm talking to a group of female, talking to them directly, and I'm saying to them that you went. ذهبتن. If I admit like a group of ladies who went to Mecca, I'll say ذهبتن إلى Mecca, which means you went to Mecca. If the group of people that I'm talking to are actually male, and they are at least 3 people or more, we say ذهبتم. So ta with dhamma and mim with sukun. So if you can see here, the verb does not change. This is the only change so far, because here it has fatha, but here it changes to sukun. Okay, so what about if the group of people that I'm talking to are actually mixed? They are male and female. Which form shall I use? We use ذهبتم, which is exactly the same thing as when we are talking to a group of male, only 3 or more. It is the same form, ذهبتم. And now we are going to see the absentee. The absentee is I am talking to somebody about somebody else. So that's what we call the absentee. In Arabic, we call it al-ghaib. Here, if al-ghaib, the absentee, is a female and only one person, in English, they use she. So she went, in Arabic becomes ذهبت. You can see that the verb is keeping the harakat of the root the, ha, ba, which is fatha in all letters. Here, fatha, fatha, fatha. And then we add ta with sukun. And this ta with sukun is actually replacing she. So she went, ذهبت. If the absentee is actually male and only one person, we say in English, he went. In Arabic, we just keep the form of the root. If the absentee is actually not only one person, but actually 2 people, and they are female, in English, we say they went. But in Arabic, ذهبتا. So here, fatha, fatha, fatha. Now change, but we add ta with fatha and then alif. ذهبتا. Now, if the absentees are actually male, and we have 2 only, ذهب. Fatha, 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 and then we add alif. ذهب. Now, if the absentees, al-ghaibat, are actually female, so it can be either 3 or more. In Arabic, we say ذهبنا. Fatha, fatha, here changes again to sukun, and we add noon with fatha. ذهبنا. If the absentees are male only, and there are at least 3 or more, in English, they went, but in Arabic, we say ذهبوا. So fatha, fatha, like here, but the ba here changes, and we add waw and alif. ذهبوا. Now, if the absentees are actually mixed, they are male and female, we say ذهبوا. Same as if the group that we are talking about, all of them male. ذهبوا, ذهبوا. What I would like you to do is, I want you to use the same rules and test what you learned here with this verb and apply the same rules. Don't worry about the verbs, just use the same form that we have shared with you here, and then you'll be able to form the verb to ask, سأل, in the past. It is exactly the same way we did with ذهب. And also, I will clarify any confusion you still have in the comments of the video. So if you have anything that you are not really sure about, you are still confused about it, please ask me in the comments and I will reply to you. And also, you can also join our community. I'm going to leave the link of the community in the description box. And also, if you have any ideas or suggestions, please let me know. I'll give some time for people to have a chance to form the verb سأل, and then I'm gonna create a video